Reggie Bullock and Stanley Johnson. Boban with the turn and gun, it goes. Inside to John Lure, nice jump catch. He's in a crowd, reverses, misses. Tapped in by Boban. That's 7-3, folks, paying off. It's 32-17.
Pistons made the postseason a year ago after an absence of 6 years. Stanley Johnson with a miss. Marjanovic, the offensive rebound.
Marjanovic. Imagine can't get the rebound with that guy out there.
Threes, and they've taken 40 or more threes in a lot of games this year.
That's a big guy. Yeah, James Harden cannot guard.
2.5 left. They're down 3. KCP with a backup long gun. No. Boban follows. Yes. And a foul.
Once the playoffs start, here is Harris. Marjanovic drops it down. 2-point game.
Kentavious passes on the 3, drives it, running high glass gun. No. Follow Boban. Yes. It's 25-12.
Struggling here in this fourth quarter scoring.
Kick it in. Boban around the rim and in. And
He's
the
a
comeback
factor.
continues.
This guy's a factor.
Henry Ellenson on the court with Boban Marjanovic.
Boban inside for a Piston score.
Too tall, too big.
Jarrell comes to double. Shot clock down to 2. Ish Smith pulls the trigger. Rebound Marjanovic, and he puts it in.
It's a handful, man.
10-2 finish by Sacramento has tightened it up. Boban from in front. They get a high percentage make there, don't they?
Good guy. Thank you. Looking for Boban. And the biggest roar from the crowd today. I love him.
And so he should be a little frustrated saying, wait, I've seen it work. I've seen this process. I want to be next.
Harris, I think Marjanovic is the one to tip that in.
Well, his next point gives him a new high for his career.
Henry Ellenson shot won't fall. Boban with a rebound. Back up and in. Count that baby. Hit a foul.
Big dude. They throw it right to him, and the post, he goes up and scores. Free cheese, mouse in the house.
And so just kind of like leaving and being injured is something that'll never sit well with me until, I touch that wood again. So
See if Darren Hilliard can get one airborne. Or Reggie Bullock.
How about a dunk from Boban?
Both guys go inside to Boban. Unselfish dish. Boban with the score draws another foul.
The Bulls team that won 72 games there in Washington, and those fans were some of the loudest that I've ever seen. I cannot imagine having home court advantage in Washington.
Henry Ellenson with Baldwin on him. Up fake, now the fall away, off the rim. Boban, though, makes it look easy on the stick-back score. Deno Udry and Stanley Johnson check in. Deno inside, Boban converts. Yeah, you add 2, makes it 202 triples as a reserve. Pistons deep to Boban, and that's an easy score on the dish from KCP.
The Pistons decided they've got the advantage inside with the big fella.
I told you.
Here's Smith, pitches it inside to Boban for the score.
When I come back, I hear Chadwick's has a night for everybody, and let me know the next time. And
Boban Marjanovic, who's come on in the middle for the Pistons. Boban able to score.
Morris backs in. Tough shot, tip for 2.
Ish to the basket. Missed on the scoop, but Boban's there for the follow.
To me, I've never seen a player like you who can will the ball into the basket. You shot it with such confidence when you needed to.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was that we just got to the playoffs.
Boban brought it down and slapped away, got it back, scored it anyway.
Unstoppable.
Boban Marjanovic, number 51, on the floor. He'll take the wraparound pass and hammer it down. He's a 7'3" big man out of Serbia.
Aaron Hilliard off the bench, lobs to Boban, who lays it in.
He leads the Pistons in scoring right now.
3 days ago. Boban to the basket, off the square for the score. Count that, baby, and a foul.
Murray trying to press out. Now Marjanovic, crowd favorite already. Boban Marjanovic scores it. There's a great story about Greg Popovich.
Stanley Johnson has it in the corner. Inside for Boban. Montrezl Harrell trying to guard him and can't. Boban fires and fills it up.
Nice. Right over the top.
We like, so he gets a chance to see these guys and you know how well they vibe together.
And they're young. Yeah, they're young and they want to play.
Marjanovic.
Because of Andre, but Aaron Baines has done some damage so far for the injured Andre. And there's two in the lane from the big man. Contavious deep in the lane. Boban delivers another deuce.
He's stealing now, George.
This Golden State team.
Well, the absence of Bogut, they had to fill that somehow. Here is Marjanovic. He played this on Antonio. And playing handball out there is JaVale.
Hey, you give yourself a promotion?
Well, every now and then, yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
You can refer to me as that.
Udrih behind the back. Marjanovic at 7'3". All he's got to do is get up on tippy toes.
Charlotte, it appears as though the Pacers weren't in at all.
They got off to a terrible start. It was an 8-point game late. Marjanovic, his first basket.
It is garbage time here at the Palace. Marjanovic, another basket.
Boban screens, gets it back inside, delivers off the window, and draws another foul.
All Stan Van Gundy coach teams are going to be solid on the defensive side.
Udrih, Marjanovic, yes, and the foul. Pistons back to the lead.
Benno Udrih. Boban in the post. Boban with the shot. He scores it. Contavious with the drive. Busted up by Vucevic. Followed up for a score, though, by Boban.
Now on
Hilliard. Benno Udrih with a baseline drive. Off to Boban for a dunk.
He's going to end up with more dunks
he
than
drew
Gordon.
the foul. Misfires. Here's Smith, who's on for Reggie, brings it to forecourt. Boban camped out deep, drew the foul, hit it. Count that, baby, and a foul. 33-point lead, the biggest of the ball game. Aaron Hilliard has checked in, drives and sets up Boban for a dunk.
Moore throws a lob inside, and the big man throws it down.
2:15 remaining. Stanley Johnson. Marjanovic. The crowd loves him.
I think it's even been extended a little bit from that point.
Uh-oh. That's too easy. And it's 37-25.
He's hit 6 of his last 7 from the field. He had 6 points and 6 rebounds against Orlando on Sunday.
Sorry, partner. You can see that one coming.
Tattoos and massages. Is that what was going on when you were there, Coach?
No, I tell you right now, somehow KG didn't bring the tattoo guy in when I walked in. I'm shocked.
Our next telecast on Fox Sports Southeast Friday night. Our coverage begins at 7:30. Boban turns and drills it.
Comes through the lane. Boban, and there's the jam you were waiting for.
Yep.
41 and 41. What a great season so far. Marjanovic. Wow. Just like you're at the YMCA and you got a 12-year-old playing with 6-year-old kids.
About 1 second difference, shot clock to game clock. Boban calls for it inside, lays it in.
You fellas got 9 points, George.
For the Pistons. Reggie Bullock inside to Boban. He tried to grab him, couldn't hang on. Boban with another score. Marjanovic hands to Stanley Johnson. Back to Boban. From in front. Nice. He hits it. From the Tar Heels of North Carolina. Pistons inside to Boban. Out of the timeout to get a Boban jam. Boban against Portis. Fires over and fills it up. A little more relaxed now. Yep. 9 in the third. Boban Marjanovic starts the fourth in the middle. Catches inside, an easy score for Boban. Marcus Morris with a clock at 10. Feeds Boban. Boban fires, fills it up from the baseline. Huge hoop for the big man. Marcus Morris feeds Boban against Al Jefferson to start the fourth. Boban with a shot and he buries it.
All right, Boban. Finds Harris. They wind things down. Pistons get the broom out, sweep the Lakers. Marjanovic.
And Marjanovic with 22 points.
Looking, just throws it over the top, and the catch and the shot's good.
I told you, he started 4 games for the Spurs last year, so.
They'll try again, and finally scored over Anderson. The goaltended, but it didn't matter.